What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Darku, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get Mjolnir and a bleeding sword within Valheim. This was requested due to the fact that somebody by the name of Killers on my YouTube channel mentioned that on one of my modding videos that he was having some red error codes, and it was including these other mods that he had, which was Mjolnir and like another bleeding sword thing. So, found Mjolnir on Nexus. And it turns out, genuinely, that a lot of people are having a lot of problems, and, you know, it seems like a good idea to make a little video on it. And the only bleeding sword that I saw across any mods on Valheim was this Haemophilia thing, which was on the Thunder Store. So, if you want to go ahead and look in the description of this video, you'll find links to this Haemophilia and this Mjolnir as well, separate links, or in fact you could go to Darku's trusty Valheim mods, and I will be chucking the ones that I'm currently using in there so that you can download the exact same ones. Alright, they're completed, so you can go to Darku's Valheim mods folder where it is nice, safe and clean. And I did rename them to Mjolnir version 1.8 because that's what it was, and the Bleeding Sword version 1.0 because that's the ones I'm using. I can get rid of these two. And we can also get rid of this video. And we're going to just get rid of this, in fact, as well. So, now that you have either Mjolnir or Bleeding Sword, or both, it completely depends on you, what you will need is BepInEX, the ValheimLib, and HookGen patcher. If you do not have those, you can go to that very first video that I was just showing you, and if you want the link, that's in the description as well. You're going to have to install them the way I show you on the video. Once you do have those installed though, however, we're going to go ahead to open up our Steam library, and we're going to go to Valheim. We're going to right click, Properties, Local Files, Browse, and then we can actually get rid of this whole Steam area here. Now that you're in your main Valheim folder and you have your BepInEX installed, you have the Valheim data and everything else that you'll need, you need to go into BepInEX, into plugins, and then when you're in this folder, you can go ahead and open the Mjolnir version 1.8. No, we don't want to buy WinRAR. When you're in here, you can literally just drag Mjolnir into the BepInEX plugins. And we're going to do the same thing for the Bleeding Sword. Do not worry about all these free things here. You just need bleedingsword.dll. We're going to drag that in as well. Once you've done that, you can actually close this file, and we're going to load up Valheim. Now, as per usual, when we load up Valheim, we just put this over here and this up here, so we can keep an eye on any red text that might appear. Alright, and we are officially in. What I will do actually is kind of move over Valheim to the middle so it looks a bit more nicer. Keep this text up here. There we go. Right, we are in, and I already played tested a little bit just to see what it was like and make sure it all worked. So we're going to go ahead and quickly make a crafting table. Oops. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to F5 into the console commands, type in dev commands, and then we're going to go to debug mode, come out of the debug mode, come out of the F5, we're going to press B because that goes into like creative and it doesn't cost anything, and we're going to go into our workbench. It needs a roof, of course it does. Alright, now we're going to go into our workbench. Okay, maybe not. Okay, now we're going to go into our workbench. Here we go. And once you're in the workbench, as you can see, there is no red text, there's nothing gone wrong, so we're going to continue. And I believe it is at the bottom. You will have Mjolnir and the Haemophilia thing. I don't know, it sounds weird calling it that, I don't even know what that is. So we're going to maximize, and you can see we can craft it here. It cost 4 Fenring trophies, 30 iron, 30 wolf fangs, 20 blood bags, and Mjolnir cost 10 crystal, 30 iron, 20 hard antlers, and 10 serpent scales. Alright, so now that we have these, the Bleeding Sword is now in my 2. It's hard to showcase this one off without spawning something, I guess, so that's what we're going to have to do. I'm going to quickly fly Alright, so now we have a spawned troll inside. We're going to show you what the bleeding sword can do. So we've attacked it, we're going to walk away, and it does good bleeding damage. And it actually genuinely is really good for troll, because he still takes damage and gets some knockback. Once more, attack him, walk away. He's taking that bleeding damage. There we go. It looks like it doesn't stack. So if you attack and it's bleeding and you attack again, it carries on the first bleed, not the second. Alright, troll down. But now onto the Mjolnir. You will hear this zapping constantly, so that is kind of annoying. However, if you basic attack, if we spawn something again, we'll go spawn boar. There we go, we've spawned a boar, and the reason why it wasn't spawning previously was because I didn't put a capital for the B. So if you basic attack, it will lightning strike him, and he will dissipate. So now we spawned 4 boars. Now if you do your middle mouse button, you will do a big thunder strike and an AoE around you. And I will show that up when we get a bit of stamina. And as you can see, it absolutely obliterates them. Now you can still block with the right click on your forehammer, and I will just quickly turn debug, hold on, debug mode. So now debug mode is off, I can show you what Z does. So if you got the forehammer out and you press Z in a direction, you will actually teleport to said area. And it will use a bit of your stamina. So once again, I'm going to be looking over there, press Z, and you can use your Mjolnir to teleport. There is no animation for it essentially, like no throw in the axe and teleporting to it or anything like that, but you can just teleport to a location you wish. Fun fact is, with Mjolnir, is if you have the stamina for it, of course, you can go to an ore mine, such as this, and you can do this on any ore mine, I believe, and the big massive AoE thunder strike you can use on the ore mine. Perhaps one more. And it absolutely obliterates the ore mine. So, you know, if that's what you want to use it for, Mjolnir, pretty strong. Pretty strong. Now the Bleeding Sword and the Mjolnir is actually really strong. And if you're thinking about perhaps editing what you need to actually craft said items, I will now show you how to do that. Alright, so we're out of Valheim, and we're back into our main Valheim folder here where we have BepInEX and all the other stuff. If we go into BepInEX and we go into the config, now this won't be here until you load up the game at least one time before actually going into the config files. But if you load up the game with Mjolnir or the Bleeding Sword or both, you will now have a config file for both of them. So there's Mjolnir's config file, and the Bleeding Sword will be called Mugshot Bleed Sword. Mjolnir, here we go. So we're going to open this up. Make sure you right click, open with Notepad, if you haven't already. And then you will see iron required, setting type in 32, default value 30. So this iron required is, you know, 30 iron required. It's 10 serpent scales, 20 antlers, crystal required 10. You can edit this however you want. If there is something else that you want required, you will have to do the same thing as this, but you'll have to find like an item ID to change what you need to require it. Once you are satisfied, say for instance, let's make this 50 crystals to craft, and we'll be like, you know, that's enough change to make it efficient. Right at the end, you can also change the keyboard for teleport. So now our T is teleport instead of Z, because Z actually makes me fly in games. So yeah, once you've done this, you can click File and Save. And then once you load back into the game after restarting it, you will then be able to craft it with the materials that you wanted and the keybind to teleport. Same thing with the Bleed Sword, you can do the same exact thing. So yeah guys, I really hope that helped. Hope you enjoy the Bleeding Sword and Mjolnir without any red text. If you do get any red text, feel free to comment on this video or jump in my Discord, because that's where I'm most active, is in my Discord. I really hope this helped, and see you guys on the next one. Bye!